Hey, Class Ds. It's Misty. I'm feeling weaker and weaker with each brief. I'm not sure what to do. I'm trying to research this condition between sessions, see if it's happened to anyone else, but I can't think straight. I just want to sleep all the time, but when I sleep, I wake up even more tired. I need to focus. Doing briefs is the only thing that makes sense right now. SCP-034, also known as the Obsidian Ritual Dagger. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-034 is to be kept in a secure room with access granted only to Level 4 personnel. SCP-034 itself will be kept in a locked case that is under 24-hour surveillance. When not in lab conditions, SCP-034's protective sheath cannot be removed under any circumstances. Any personnel in contact with 034 must be placed under a 24-hour observation period until their identities can be confirmed. Description: 034 is a primitive knife constructed out of pure obsidian. It's volcanic glass for those of you who don't know. Tests reveal that SCP-034 is approximately 1,000 years old. Despite its crude method of construction and age, 034 is still incredibly sharp and requires no maintenance at all. Expert analysis hypothesizes that 034 may be of South American origin, and it was used in Native American rituals. Several accounts from Spanish conquistadors exploring the region support this hypothesis, with detailed writings on how priests would flay their victims alive with similar knives and wear their skin as a tribute to their gods. 034 has the ability to allow its bearer to take on the appearance of another individual. If 034 is used to cut a piece of flesh from a living individual, and that piece of flesh is placed against the skin of another individual, the second individual would take on not only the appearance, but all physical characteristics of the first individual. Testing has shown that the minimum amount of skin required can be as little as 1 square centimeter. However, testing has also revealed the amount of time the facade lasts is directly proportional to the amount of flesh used. The ratio of time the facade lasts to flesh used has been measured at approximately 1 hour for each square centimeter used. Once the time limit is passed, the affected individual will revert to his original form. Analysis of SCP-034's ability shows that its method of mimicking another individual is nearly flawless. Not only does 034 change physical appearance, but actual physical attributes as well, including height, weight, muscle mass, bone density, hair growth, eyesight, strength, physical medical conditions, and even DNA. Subjects still retain their original personality and memories. Even though the process is nearly instantaneous, taking only a few seconds, human subjects have described the transformation process as extremely painful. No crap. Subjects may also suffer psychological trauma depending on the extent of their physical transformation. No dip, Sherlock. Side effects are especially serious if the subject takes on the appearance of a person with a differing gender or wildly different physical attributes. However, in order to function properly, the individuals who have their flesh cut off by 034 must still be biologically alive to maintain the facade. Should the individual whose identity has been stolen expire, the effect immediately wears off. SCP-034 appears to only work on humans. Cross-species experiments with 034 have resulted in failure. 034 came into Foundation possession when an imposter disguised as Doctor attempted to infiltrate site. The imposter was apprehended when authorities discovered the real Doctor tied up in his home with a large portion of his right arm skinned. Lab Report 034A. Test 1. Sample taken from deceased human cadaver and applied to Subject D-452. No effect. Test 2. Sample taken from D532 and applied to D452. D452 successfully mimics 532's appearance. Upon termination of 532, 452 immediately reverts back to original form. Sample taken from Test 3. Sample taken from brain-dead medical patient and applied to subject D452. 452 successfully mimics the patient's appearance and manages to maintain the facade. Test 4. Sample taken from a terminally ill medical patient applied to subject D452. The patient's terminal illness was caused by an inherent genetic defect. 452 successfully mimics the patient's appearance as well as the patient's illness. Both terminally ill patient and 452 expire at the same time, after which 452 reverts back to original form. See you in the next brief. I'm going to try to stay alive.